No matter how clean you eat or how hard you exercise, the weight just won't budge? You're not lazy, and it's not all in your head. You're caught in the storm of conflicting advice, searching for answers, and yet your body seems to be working against you. What if the hidden root cause of your fatigue, cravings, brain fog, and stubborn belly fat was a silent epidemic affecting millions? And most don't even know they have it. It's called insulin resistance. And in the next few minutes, we'll decode what it really is and how you can take back control. Let's start with the basics. When you eat, your body breaks down food into glucose, your main source of energy. Insulin, a hormone made by the pancreas, acts like a key, unlocking your cells so glucose can enter and be used as fuel. But with insulin resistance, your cells start ignoring that key. It's like an alarm that goes off so often, you stop hearing it. So your pancreas works overtime, producing more and more insulin just to keep your blood sugar normal. Over time, this constant demand wears your system down, setting the stage for weight gain, inflammation, and eventually, type 2 diabetes. Here's the important part. Insulin resistance isn't diabetes yet, but it's the flashing warning light long before it appears. And catching it early changes everything. The tricky part? Insulin resistance doesn't announce itself. It hides behind everyday symptoms most people dismiss, or blame on stress, aging, or lack of willpower. Constant fatigue, brain fog, cravings for carbs or sugar, unexplained weight gain, especially around the belly. Mood swings. That stubborn abdominal fat is no accident. High insulin levels tell your body to store energy, particularly around the midsection. Physical clues can also appear. Darkened patches of skin on the neck or armpits, called acanthosis nigricans, and small skin tags. These are subtle whispers from your body that insulin levels have been high for too long. Insulin resistance is often mistaken for, or drives, other conditions like PCOS, fatty liver disease, chronic fatigue, and even anxiety or depression. That's why it's often called the great imitator. So if your symptoms seem scattered and no one can find a clear cause, insulin resistance could be the missing link. Unfortunately, many routine checkups miss it. A normal fasting glucose doesn't mean you're in the clear, because your insulin may already be working overtime to keep that glucose normal. Early detection means early intervention, and that's where your power lies. Here's the good news. Insulin resistance is not a life sentence. It's one of the most reversible metabolic conditions, and your daily choices are the key. Exercise is medicine. Strength training is especially powerful, because muscle tissue is one of the most insulin-sensitive parts of your body. The more you build and move it, the better your cells respond to insulin. Pair that with consistent movement, even brisk walking after meals, and you'll keep blood sugar and insulin levels stable throughout the day. Diet is your other superpower. Prioritize whole, unprocessed foods rich in fiber, protein, and healthy fats. These slow down digestion and prevent sharp insulin spikes. Limit refined carbs and added sugars. They're the fastest way to overload your system and keep insulin levels high. Some find success with time-restricted eating or intermittent fasting, giving the body time to lower insulin between meals, but always under medical guidance. Remember, small, consistent steps compound into powerful results. Within weeks, many people notice more stable energy, fewer cravings, clearer thinking, and a renewed sense of control. The silent epidemic doesn't have to stay silent. Understanding insulin resistance gives you the power to rewrite your health story. One meal, one workout, one choice at a time. Talk to your healthcare professional about testing for fasting insulin and HOMA IR. Your body has been whispering for help. Now it's time to listen. Because healing isn't about perfection, it's about awareness.